Welcome to another edition of 42 Straight Years In. I'm a crackhead update. I went to South Dallas yesterday to visit my old buddy Red Devil. He got a nice home in South Dallas that his family died and left him. And his house is a party house. I'll be having all type of badass music playing. Be all type of fucking crackheads, dope fiends, regular motherfuckers, all of them congregate at his house. If he know you and you too messed up, well, he'll allow you to stay there. Well, you ain't got to drive, you can just stay there. But he got to know you. Anyway, these two chicks, older chicks, was arguing. Between both of them, they might have had 9 teeth in their mouth between both of them. That dope done rotted all their damn teeth out. They'd arguing like hell. Which one can sell the most box? Who make the most money? Boy, they arguing and arguing. Finally, a guy walked up, he said, you talking about how much money you earn? You owe me money from last week. You're always getting something from me on credit. You just got something from me about 10 minutes ago. Since you make so much money, you got so much money, pay me my goddamn money right now. And she trying to play it out well. Well, see, I told you I was going to get you when I come back. I got to go make a run. Boy, he cut loose on her ass. He started whooping her, then the woman she was arguing with, she going to intervene. She going to say, hey, you ain't got to hit that woman like that. And he got right on her ass, too. He whooped both of them. Now, I hear a lot of people say what they'll do. Now, everybody standing there got a gun. Every man standing there got a gun. Now, you intervene your dumb ass into that shit, they gonna shoot you down like a dog. Just intervene in it and see what's gonna happen to you. And not one guy said anything. Even Red Devil himself, he ain't no scary dude. Didn't say nothing. He used to that shit. Every time I go over there, it's fireworks at his house. So if I want to get a crack update, all I got to do is go over there. I don't ever stay there about 15 minutes. I talk to him, shoot the shit a little while, then I'm gone. I don't ever hang out there no long period of time. But that's my crackhead update. Y'all know what it is. Get your motherfucking shanks out, and let's get ready to ride. Y'all had quite a few black people from the comment section contact me about oh Lord stories. They said it's degrading to black people. Hell, slavery was degrading. This was real live slavery. 20th century slavery. So they didn't want me to do no stories on oh Lord. You know, we live in a woke culture and a cancel culture. Everybody is on some more shit except minding their own fucking business. And some people can't handle the truth. They want to hear some type of fantasy bullshit. I had another guy in the comments say that I never mentioned white guys who were badass. The few guys who I've mentioned are Davy Crockett or Johnny Armstrong, some guy like that, they can whoop everybody's ass at the whole prison. Everybody, no matter what race you is, they will whoop your ass. And it ain't like they would hide from a fight. If you could fight and you was known for fighting, they'll go challenge you. You ain't got to do a damn thing. They'll come to you to show you they can actually do all this shit. Now, back in the day, prison, they allowed you to fight. So they had whites who fight all the damn time. They had blacks, they had Hispanics. But they was not on these guys' level. Ramsey held about 1,600 inmates. John Armstrong whooped every man ass there. He can whoop everybody, big, little inmate guards, no matter who they was, he can whoop their ass. At Eastham the same way. White inmate guards over there were terrible. These are big ass fucking dudes. He can whoop every one of them ass. But not one can handle Crockett. Not one. Now, he must ain't seen too many of my videos. I got quite a few videos on a guy we call Van Dam. He's white. And he can go. He could take care of business. He wasn't no fucking gang member or none of that shit. And same way with him. Fight anybody, all you gotta do is go start some drama with him, and you're gonna get exactly what you're looking for. Now, people be talking about how prison was back then. You gotta look at the Voting Right Act of 1965. In the Deep South, blacks couldn't even vote, and Hispanics, they didn't want them to vote. Hell, the Voting Right Act just passed in 65. I got to prison in 75. That's only a decade away. Shit, wasn't no oversight on Texas prison. That director they had, he didn't give a damn what them wardens do. As long as them wardens produce crop, come in with their quota, and keep the trouble down, they were good. And nothing left that prison without the warden's permission. And they didn't allow no newspapers in, no newspaper reporters, no television cameras, no radio personality. None of these people couldn't come inside of these prisons. So they didn't know what the shit was going on. Plus they censored your mail. Every letter going out and coming in, they read the motherfucker. So if you said anything bad about the prison, that letter was never going to leave the unit. All of a sudden, you know anything, you waiting to go to work one morning, the inmate go out, walk up and knock your ass smooth out. Don't say a word, just walk on back over there like ain't nothing ever happened. Later on, they'll tell you why you got your ass knocked out. Say, man, you better stop writing all them old fucked up ass letters. That's what would happen to you. So it was hard to get information out unless you got a visit. A lot of guys don't get fucking visits. You had to tell your fucking family face to face what the fuck was going on. But trying to write a letter and all that shit, that didn't work. Now, this story that I'm about to give is going to show you why inmates could not organize in a Texas prison. It was hard to fucking do. It was extremely hard. And if they got wind of it, it's a wrap for you. They didn't waste time with all the formalities and all the bullshit. Inmate guards don't know nothing but attack. They stay in attack mode. They ain't know all that negotiating, and they don't do none of that kind of shit. They get right on your ass. That's how they resolve everything. With a major fucking ass whooping. That's what you gonna receive. Okay, one day at the Ramsey Unit, I saw a Hispanic inmate. He's standing on the wall. He didn't know you knock on the door. He ain't never been to Cat's office. You knock on the door, I would come out, see what the hell you want. So he's standing there, I walk out, I see him, I said, say, man, what's up? He said, I need to talk to Cat. So I tell Cat, hey man, you got a dude down here off of 4 Wing. Hispanics lived on 4 Wing. Whites lived on 5 Wing. Fat butt boys lived on 6 Wing. 7 Wing is all black. 11 and 12 is dormitories, all black. 2 Wing is construction. 3 Wing, laundry, kitchen workers. And a lot of inmate guards live over there. Turnkeys live over there. A lot of bookkeepers and shit live on 3 Wing. Now, 1 Wing is outside trustees. So anyway, this guy came in Cat's office and he apprehensive on talking. He looked over at me. Cat say, don't worry about my count, boy. Say whatever you got to say on your goddamn mind. Go ahead and get it out. He said, "Cause I got a meeting later on. I ain't got time to be bullshitting with you." He said, "Say, Cat, I want to inform you, man. They're gonna have a riot." Now, prior to that, 2 Hispanics had got in some kind of shit in the chow hall. When they came out the chow hall, turnkeys jumped them. Then they beat the hell out of them and drug them to outside solitary. So Hispanics gonna plot to kill the turnkey. This was their strategy. They're gonna try to stab up many turnkeys as they could, take some free world guards hostage, and hold them till the feds come in and try to get transferred to a federal prison. He gave them all the names, 11 guys that's gonna be down with this. It was gonna happen at the last chapter. When you tell cats some shit like that, that's one thing they worried about was an insurrection. Because they know they had a brutal system. and they're looking for inmates to rebel at any moment. When they get wind of it, man, they react fast. They don't do no bullshitting with you. Cat, tell me these guys' name. He wrote it down, told me to pull their travel card. That's their record. Hispanic inmates got pink travel card. That means Hispanic. Blacks got blue. Whites got white. So I pulled their travel card. Laid it over there to him. He reading their records, looking at their pictures. He called Burr. Burr had went to his cell. He called Burr back. So they sitting there making a plan. They kept this guy in there. And they wanted to verify he telling the truth. He said, Cat asked him, do they have knives? He said, Cat, they got shanks. He said, when they come out for chow, they're going to attack the turnkeys. Now, back in the day, they ran chow different from the way they do it now. Now they say 25 for chow or 50 for chow. They ain't run chow like that. They run the whole cell block at one time. So your whole cell block going to be in that chow hall eating. It's going to be about 10 inmate guards standing around in that chow hall. Not one free world employee. All inmate guards. So he pulled a record. Now, they don't want this guy to hear they plan. Just in case they looking at, well, he already done snitched on his buddies. So if we tell him what we gonna do, he might go inform them so they'll be prepared. Now, he told Barry, say, keep everything looking normal. But they alerted all the building tunnels. Those are the guys who work the cell blocks. Those are the building tunnels. Turnkeys is the guys who work the hallways, where all the riot gates and all the offices, they got the key to all these fucking doors. So anyway, they armed them. Ramsey inmate guards never use weapons. They got them, but they never use them. So they all armed themselves. About 25 of them came in Cat office. They got their boots on. Some of them got water holes with lead. Some of them got riot batons. Some got axe handles. They ready for these guys. And all the building tunnels who work these cell blocks, is 7 on each cell block. They were ready. Now, it's nothing strange when you go in the chow to see 3 or 4 inmate guards got the cell door to the cell block open, and they standing around talking, bullshit, waiting on their cell block to get called for chow. Ain't nothing, that's a normal activity. So he wanted everything to look normal. But this particular day, he didn't want no extra inmate guards standing outside this cell block. That way these guys won't get spooked because there's so goddamn many inmate guards. So, let this guy go, told him go on back to the cell block. After this shit is over with, he told him, say, go in your cell and lock the door. On Ramsey, you control your own locking mechanism. You can lock yourself in the cell. You ain't got to wait on a building until you do it yourself. He told him, go lock yourself in the cell. We'll come back and get you later on. We're going to get you out of there. So, this child started. Now, if these guys, wasn't prison smart, I could see the apprehension on them turnkeys' face. I could see it. Plain as fucking day. Guess because I see them all the fucking time. You can look at the eyes and can tell something is not fucking right. You can look at how each one, and he's not standing out in the middle of the hallway at the barricade. He's standing with his back on the wall. That should have been a dead giveaway there. These guys stand right in the middle of the fucking hallway. Then another thing should have thrown him off. Big Bear sits at the searcher's desk. He ain't nowhere else to be in sight. That should have been a warning sign right there. Your plan done blowed up. So anyway, they called for chow. This is how Cat planned it. Run the Hispanic cell block to chow first. So it won't be no other inmates in the hallway. It won't be none in the chow hall. They had told all the kitchen workers to go in the back of the kitchen and have the kitchen captain lock the fucking door. So they was ready. So kitchen workers, if some Hispanics work in the kitchen gonna be down with them, they won't be able to help them. They locked in. So they called for chow. Cat told them, all right, let's get this damn party started. Let's go. They want to have a ride, we're going to give them a ride. Okay, they called for chow. They going down the hallway. All of a sudden, Hispanic jumped out on a turnkey, started stabbing him. They grabbed one up to another and started stabbing him. Cat opened the door and all of them flew out of his office, and all the rest of inmate guards off the cell block come running. Water holes, axe handles, that riot, full scale riot, it was over with in 5 minutes. Then they slaughtered them guys. They made the rest of the inmates lay down in the hallway and cover your motherfucking head up. If you raise your head up, they'll stomp you through that concrete. Better not raise up and look. He made them all lay down, face down, hand over your head. Got those guys, couple guys, when they was taking them other guys back to the cell block, they mingle in. They trying to get away. They done threw the knife out in the hallway. 2 of them that blend back in with the rest of the inmates. But Cat already know who they are. He put the Hispanics back in their cell block, send the inmate guards in there to get the other 2 out. Man, they beating these dudes so damn bad. I ain't bullshitting. They sound like old Baptist preachers. I ain't never heard so many motherfuckers hollering for Jesus, Mama, and the Lord, and Mama, Jesus, Virgin Mary. They hollering for every goddamn body. So, they made them all lay down in the hallway, handcuffed. Put shackles on their leg and handcuffs behind their back. So Cat and Bear go in the office to figure out what to do with him. So Bear say, let me handle it from here, Cat. I got it. He said, you can take care of it? He said, I can take care of it. He said, yeah, because my son got baseball practice. Hell, I'm late for goddamn baseball practice. So what Bear's strategy was, take them outside. They had a steel bar out there where they handcuffed you, when you hang by handcuffs. He took each one out there. He put a potato bag over their head so they can't see what's going on. Potato bag over each one of them head. Hung them by the handcuffs, but they normally hang you where the tip of your feet, you can balance yourself. You had good balance. You won't put all that weight on your shoulders. And you had to stay in that position for 4 hours. Now, it wasn't happening for these guys. They raised that bar up higher. Each bar, they raised it up higher, where just the tip of your toe will be hitting the ground. That's it. And you hanging, man. You got to be exceptionally strong to hold yourself. You ain't going to be able to do it. You can't stay in that position 1 fucking hour, man. So Cat left, went home, leave Bear in control of the shit. Bear got him a chair, went sit outside. And 2 more turnkeys. Every not so often they get up, hit these dudes with some badass body shots. I mean, say, man, this big old ass dude weighing 340 hitting you, and you stretched all the way out, you blindfolded, your brain can't register for the shock of that blow. If your brain can prepare for it, it won't hurt so damn bad. But they exposed, arms over their head, man, he beating the hell out of them. Every so often he get up and just beat all of them. 11 guys hanging out there. Didn't give them no water. They piss and shit on themselves. No food. He called me about 10 o'clock that night to go get some sandwiches and coffee and shit. That's for them to eat. They ain't feed them a damn thing. They made them guys stay in that position all night long. Now I look at a couple guys, I can see blood coming out from under that potato sack. They lungs been, the ribs been broke, and that rib done punctured their lung. 2 of them guys died. They died. You can't take that type of beating. You just can't. No, human is not designed for that kind of shit. So the next morning, about 5:30, before they start getting ready for work, old Lord and all the field boss and Red Rod and all them is on the scene. But we notice they not saying, get ready for work. Cat say, fuck the work. We got to get this shit solved right now. They took the other 2 guys to the infirmary. They were dead. The other 9, they transferred. They kept 2 at Ramsey, transferred the other 7 to the Retrieve Unit, Ellis Unit, and Easttown. When you arrive there, you get the ass whooped. But they don't care how you beat up. They gonna whoop your ass all over again. When you transfer there for fucking up, you got an ass whooping coming. They introduce you to that prison. Now that's why it was hard for inmates to organize. Because if they got wind of it, or if somebody turned, I done seen guys try that several times. It ended horrible for them. You had to watch who the fuck you talking to. You couldn't trust on anybody. Because anybody at that prison know if they gave Cat that type of information, Cat gonna look out for you. He gonna make sure you get parole. You gonna get transferred to the walls where ain't nobody gonna be able to bother you, or they'll transfer you to the diagnostic unit. Now it's called a bird unit, where no inmate gonna be able to get to you there, because they don't allow gangsters at those prisons. You ain't gonna be a gangster and be there. Now that's why it was hard to organize any damn thing. I done seen black inmates try the same damn thing. They end up fighting that same predicament. The shit backfire every time, because be one link in that chain that get everybody fucked off. And all that bullshit about a prison gang stop the inmate guards, they telling a damn lie. You ain't stopped a damn thing. I got to get this video uploaded. Y'all support me over on Patreon. Like and subscribe. Keep your motherfucking shanks ready and stay armed and extremely dangerous. I thank you for watching.